All right, guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of The Adventures of TNT, or the TNT Podcast. Yes.
Yeah.
So, babe, what are we talking about today? What are we doing?
Today we are talking about or discussing Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks?
Yes. Now, we've tried to do maybe like 2 or 3 reactions to his music. And we did Thunder Rolls, and it was the video.
Right.
And then we thought we were doing a Garth Brooks reaction. And when we uploaded, people were like, that's not Garth. That's not Garth.
Right.
And so we've run into a little problem as reactors.
Right.
Really trying to delve into his music.
Right.
And so that's what we're going to talk about
Okay.
today.
Well, what made you come up with this topic?
So, I've been doing the country music documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm completely finished with all 8 episodes. It was so good. But on the last episode, they were featuring Garth Brooks.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. And so...
All right, so for me, I don't know too much about him. All I know is the 2 songs that we've listened to.
Mm-hmm.
I know that people speak very highly of him.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a running joke where they say something about where's the bodies.
Oh,
but,
I don't know about that joke.
But yeah, I don't really know too much about Garth Brooks. So why is he like such a huge or central figure in country music?
So...
Like what separates him from, I don't know, Tim McGraw or some other big name guy?
So what separates him is a few things.
Mm-hmm.
His music is just, he writes his own music, and the way he performs the music as well. So he's known for, he's remaining country and still has a way of doing shows that are just as live and upbeat as like a rock show.
Really?
But he's also, so there's so many things.
So what, is he like a country rock star or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
so when Garth Brooks came along in the 90s, he sold more than anybody in the country music industry ever. And so the record companies were like, yes, this is the new level that we need to reach. And so he remained country. He's not pop at all.
Okay.
But he was able to get so many different fans interested in country music.
Right.
Just by his songs and his personality. And you heard Friends in Low Places.
Yeah, right, yeah.
That song is so much fun. Okay, so I feel like I'm talking a lot. But with country artists now, in order for it to be like easy to sing along with, they add
pop
a
elements.
pop element
Right.
to it. Garth Brooks never did that.
Wow.
Now, some of y'all might disagree because maybe y'all have listened to his entire catalog.
Okay.
We haven't had a chance to do that yet, and we'll say why.
So you keep putting your hand on this thing. What is this?
Okay, sorry.
What is
y'all
this?
don't even know what I'm looking at and what I'm talking about.
What is this?
So earlier this year, Scott sent me this entire collection of, it has his live performances, and it has 4 of his CDs.
Okay.
And so Garth is so protective of his music that you have to get CDs to listen to.
Yeah. Because when we tried looking online for his stuff, we couldn't find
Spotify.
Right, we couldn't find stuff
Apple.
online, and then even the videos that they have on YouTube, they were like covers that other people did who sound similar to Garth. But you fans had let us know. It's like, yo, that's not Garth. Right,
and
yeah.
so since we only heard maybe at that time like 1 song,
Right.
we was like, okay, we're going to jump into Garth Brooks because the Thunder Rolls was such a good song, and Friends in Low Places was just such a fun song. We were like, yeah, let's do more Garth Brooks. And then when we had a hard time, it was like, and then we found out why he doesn't allow his music on streaming services.
Right.
It was like, okay, we're not gonna do his music.
Right.
And so because of that, and it was so hard to find, Scott, he sent me this.
Oh, that was nice.
That was so nice.
Yeah.
And I still couldn't do reactions to it because when I put it in the thing, it was blocked.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So as reactors, y'all know sometimes we can't upload certain content to YouTube because of the record companies. And all y'all know all the stuff.
But I think overall, because Garth doesn't want his content on YouTube, it's just out of respect.
Out of respect, I want to do it, but out of respect, I just didn't feel right about it. And so he has a method behind it. Well, his reasonings behind not putting his music on streaming platforms is because he feels as though they're not paying the artists fair.
What they should be paid.
Yeah, they're not being fair. And I remember Taylor Swift saying something about it a while ago. And so he's doing things what people consider the old-fashioned way.
Okay, right.
And he's selling CDs, he's selling records, and that's how you get his music.
Right, okay, right. Fair enough. That's good. Yeah.
So getting back to topic, another reason why people love him is because of the live shows he puts on. Okay. So in the documentary, it was saying all the people that he was inspired by, and one of the most interesting things he said was he was inspired by Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
and
Queen.
Yes, Freddie.
Yeah, he puts on a show. Yes.
And so you can tell. Now it makes sense,
right?
Because he puts on a country show,
right? Yeah. But he has like rock star energy. Okay, yeah.
So that he's not just standing in one place,
right?
And you can listen to a good country song. They have their guitar and their voice, and it's really good.
Yeah.
But the high level energy that he provides in his concerts are just unmatched.
Right.
So they were talking about how Garth got started, and when he was younger, before a football game, he would listen to Queen.
Okay, right.
And now before his country music concerts, he listens to Queen.
That's cool.
But he was also inspired by George Jones, Merle Haggard, Def Leppard. I thought that was really cool.
Oh, pour some sugar on me.
And then he would perform, like in college, rock songs.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
And so he definitely has that energy, which I think is really cool. And so there's this bar in Tennessee, and when we go back, I want to go, but where he was kind of discovered.
Okay.
So after college, he went to Nashville, and he was rejected by all the record companies in Nashville.
So he started playing in bars?
So he was playing in this one specific bar called the Bluebird.
Okay.
And a lot of country musicians go there.
Yeah.
And so one of the people who rejected him ended up being in the bar that night, heard him perform an original song, because he's a singer-songwriter as well, and signed him.
Wow.
And the rest is history. And his story is really interesting because they were talking about how humble he was.
Okay.
And he reminded me of George Strait.
Oh, yeah. Because George Strait, he's such a good guy.
He is just like a good guy.
Yeah,
and maybe that's where the saying, "Where are the bodies?" comes from, because people can't really
they can't believe how nice of a person he is. Okay, I see.
And they were saying how he would just sit there and sign autographs.
Right.
And from that one interview on the country music documentary, you can see how grateful he was just for being there, to have the job that he has. And he said he talks to Freddie Mercury before he performs, and just imagines that he's watching him perform, and hope that he's doing a good job. And so that energy to me just resonates throughout everything he does. And even when we first started doing Friends in Low Places, just the energy that we had, we was just singing along.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And that's the kind of energy that you want. But then he can go on and do a ballad like The Thunder Rolls and talks about a relationship that is just not so healthy, and how it ends, and just having a wide spectrum of something for everybody. And whether you like country or not, you're going to like Garth Brooks.
Right, yeah.
And I think that's why he was so popular.
and you know what? And that's funny, because when we heard Friends in Low Places and one of his other songs, I was at that point of where I was still fairly new to country music. And it takes artists like that. It takes artists like George Strait, Garth Brooks, and even Johnny Cash, for you as a non-country fan to listen to and say, oh, this is unexpected. You know, this sounds really cool. And then give it a shot, and then come to find out, like, you really enjoyed the genre of music. And so I guess he is, in some ways, kind of like a gateway artist, you know. And from what I've heard and enjoyed from him, it's like you can listen and tell that he's incredibly talented. So this was very, very enlightening. And, you know, I would like to check out that box you have. Because I didn't even know you had this.
Okay. So, like, I feel really conflicted because I want to share this with y'all, and just from watching the documentary and hearing some of the songs on that, it's like, oh man, I need to watch this concert, and I want to go to a concert. He's retired now, I think.
Okay, right.
But I want to share it with you guys, but then at the same time, I have to be respectful of you know, how he wants his music
consumed.
So I don't know, y'all. It's like maybe we could find some stuff that is available on YouTube. I don't know. Y'all let us know in the comment section down below, but also let us know some of your favorite Garth Brooks songs, and let us know some like tidbits and facts that you might have that
if you've ever been to a concert, or if you've met him in person, let us know how that experience was. But as always, guys, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. We'll be featuring another artist come next week. We'll see you guys later.
Ta-ta.
Peace.